With regards to the Sky Bet Ebor, I know you don't have a runner in it this year, but a few years ago you were victorious in the race from a wide draw. Given the situation, obviously the prize money isn't as much as it has been the last couple of years, but it's turned into a fantastic contest. How competitive a race is that in your eyes?
Well, obviously, the Ebor always has been a very competitive race. There used to be a time when you could sneak a 3-year-old in there. I think those days are gone now. In fact, it's become a sort of fact with all of these big handicap. Well, there's a Hunt Cup, a Cambridgeshire. If you're too clever trying to sneak in, you just don't get a run. There's a lot of, highly rated older horses staying in training. I mean, obviously, pumping the money up to the prize money where it was with the hope of it going higher. York are amazing with their prize money. They're a wonderfully run business and they put so much back in for us. So once we get out of COVID-19 and get crowds back, I'm sure they'll have the whole race rising up again.
As I say, no runners in the race for you this year, but when you won it, you were drawn pretty wide. I think you were 22, weren't you, of 24, perhaps even wider. You and the team managed to pull the plan off from a wide draw. What was the target? For those that have runners who are drawn wide, is it easy to win from there?
I think the key thing is a little bit the golden horn tactics in the arc. If you're drawn out there, don't think that after you've gone a furlong, someone's going to say, oh, do come across and have a lovely position here. You want to be 1 or 2 off the rail after you, old boy. It's not going to happen. They're going to ride tight. And I think if you start trying to dive straight, it doesn't work. But that's a very long run down the straight, and there's no reason you can't stay wide, wide, wide until the field begins to stretch and thin a bit. Then you'll find your slot easier. So there's no reason not to stay out there. You're not losing any ground. You cross the road to the stables, the crossing, and then there's an elbow. Then there's a straight, then there's the bend. So you can, Jim Crowley did it and did it very well. Your only one risk is as you go down the outside fence, the horse might see the road to the stables, turn right, get straight up the hill in the stables. That could be a bit embarrassing.
Luckily for you, that didn't happen. When you won that race, as I say, the increase in prize money, etc. What's it like winning a handicap of that nature? Was it a real thrill for you?
Well, it was fantastic, and obviously it's trying to tie in because we had the chair of Melbourne there of
Amanda Elliott.
Yeah, she was there. So therefore, you're looking towards the Melbourne Cup. That horse actually one time ran in the Melbourne Cup. He loved fast ground. Thady was there, and the heavens opened morning, and they got 1.5 to 2 inches of rain in 3 or 4 hours in Melbourne, and the water was rushing everywhere. But he ran fine, but he just didn't like the ground. So there's a case of an Ebor winner going, and we actually were second that year as well with Weekender. So it's still that concept of August Ebor to Melbourne Cup is a natural fit, and I'm sure when we get back to some normality, that'll be the way again.
And Sky Bet actually are putting on an opportunity to virtually own a runner in the Ebor. So to be involved in it for customers, viewers, ITV viewers, etc.
I think it's a great idea. But as I say, you're going to have to be of a certain rating just to get in now. And when you pump the prize money up, let me tell you, the ratings go up.